Hello everyone and welcome back to the journey and welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix. Of course, this would start the second part of the season, obviously after the summer break, but we're just keeping this train rolling. And of course, this is a, one of the crown jewels of Formula 1. And of course, it's Lewis Hamilton on pole position for the 6th time this season. Felipe Massa, though, back on the front row as he was a couple of rounds ago. Nico Rosberg there in 3rd position. We are missing from this sheet because we are on page number 2 there in 9th place. Not a good qualifying at all. Definitely not what we needed and a lot of work to do ahead of us, especially when I'm not really feeling great with this car around the circuit. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Maybe hunt down a podium late on. Let's get into the Belgian Grand Prix. Well, it's the famous Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, and we have qualified awfully. Let's see if we can, score some points fair enough. Go and grab ourselves yet another podium. That's obviously the goal. Oh, okay. Nearly into the back of Hulkenberg there. We'll go nice and easy into T1. I mean, I was just trying to take it a little cautiously. Ricciardo's decided that the apex has nothing to do with him. Raikkonen squeezed him off as well, and Perez has come through. Bants. Right, somehow close back up. We should be all right, I guess, in the middle sector. I don't really know. Whoa, my goodness me. There's a lot of battling happening behind. Let's get it nice and easily on the brakes. Oh, man, we are not feeling this car at the moment. I didn't feel great in qualifying. Not really feeling great in the race. Oh, hello. You were slow off the corner, mate. Well, that's not going to work. That's straight in the back of him. Nice one. Sorry, we pulled him off the back of the Ferrari. Oh, they're not as. I don't think they were as quick in the race as they were in quali. Oh, I'm not really sure about moving to Piff Path, but that's going to work. He gave that to us. He was not fighting that. With the might of this McLaren. Oh, misses an apex. Oh, mighty. Why is it that when I say something like that, I then instantly just missed it? But that wasn't missed by a little bit. That was missed by a lot. I really do suck at that corner of the campus. Right, look at that pack up ahead. My goodness. Rosberg is struggling. Hamilton, look, he is taking control of this championship. Hulkenberg was closing up to us a little bit there as well. As we've got a bit of a gap forming between Vettel and the two Williams. Look at the speed on that. My goodness. Let's go around the outside, don't mind. Excuse me, pardon me. Thought I could hear him getting really close to us then, but no, we're all right. I'm just not really sure what's possible in this race because we are not quick round here. Partly because I'm not very good at this game. But I'm going to say mostly because, again, this build of Spa is horrendous. It's so far away from what the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps should be. Wow, we pulled away from Hulkenberg a lot there. My goodness. Goodbye. Goodbye to the apex as well. That I can't blame on the track, I'm afraid. Need to check what fuel we're at. Oh, that's not the right button. Every time I press it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. Let's turn it up, baby. Oh, Vettel's got past Massa here. Massa's dropped right back from the front row of the grid. And with it not being too many laps in this race, obviously, yeah, the pit stop's not that far away. Where am I going? Why does this car not stop? The brakes are terrible, bruv. I'll tell you what else is terrible. The inconsistency of the front end. We are so, like, it turns right so quickly here. We've got to be so gentle. Oh, look at the speed, though. Excuse me. Ah! Excuse me. That was a scream. What a scream, my God. We were flying there. We'll all just focus on each other, wouldn't they? That was the easiest move I've done all year. And the most intense scream. Oh, yeah, they're absolute trash in this sector. Got to go easy there with the boom. Yeah, we've demolished that group. Bottas is not that far away from Hamilton, though. Oh, I said that. Actually, no, he's miles away from him. I think it was just the braking zone. It looked like he was really close on the map, actually. Like, within a couple of seconds. Can confirm he's not. Obviously, we're just aiming for another podium. I think, what round are we on? 12? 11? I actually have no idea. But either way, we're aiming for our... oh, nice one. See what I mean about the front end? You've got to be so gentle on the front. Thankfully, the game has an unrealistic amount of grip. But yeah, we're on like our 11th consecutive podium, something like that. And if you're wondering about team, I know some of you are saying that I should stay at McLaren. I know. I'm thinking. I'm weighing it up. I will announce the team that I will be driving for in 2015. Once I hit an apex, next week. So not the next round, which is Monza, and probably not Singapore. Maybe the round afterwards. Maybe it is Singapore. I don't know. I'll make that decision. But next week, either Wednesday or Saturday, I will make the decision public as to where I've signed. I will tell you now, I have removed Ferrari from the list. I will not be driving for Ferrari in 2015. Oh, Rosberg's in the pit lane. Here we go. Right, we really got to nail this lap and try and jump him then. We've been driving terribly this lap, well, the previous lap anyway. It's hard driving these games with no force feedback, I'll tell you that. And yes, I don't have any force feedback in these games. It doesn't work. It always, at least from what I've done with the old F1 games, on the wheel, it either feels really, really bad or it doesn't work. In this, it worked for the practice session at Melbourne and at no other time. Wow. We stepped out a little bit there. I think we're probably just wearing those rear tyres down just a touch. Sliding it around a bit too much. Obviously, boxing this lap. We're 4.3 seconds behind Bottas. We've kind of settled a little bit on pace. This lap's still not great, though. I've been sliding the rear end out a little bit too much. But, yeah, obviously straight into the pit lane. Hopefully without crashing. I've binned it in this pit lane a couple of times in my sim racing career. That's all right. Bit weak, but that'll do. Obviously, we've got the Ferrari of Alonso, but there's the Ferrari. We're obviously way past them in the pit lane. It's only Force India that can delay us. And then miles buzz, that's fine. Cool, good stop from the boys. Where's Rosberg? I think we're ahead. I think we're way ahead, actually. Rosberg must have had a terrible one. Yeah, even Alonso's ahead. Buttons just made the pass for first. Buttons just made the pass for first! Go on, boy! Obviously, not stopped, so it doesn't matter. But still, banter. Oh, mate, death. What's happening up ahead, then? What's happening up ahead? Oh, no, wait, Rosberg's in 5th. Rosberg has massively jumped us. The undercut's been mega. I was so confident. Man, this round really has been legendary circuit meets mediocre driving. I've been driving like trash. Oh my god. Whoa, there's a bit of side by side out towards Blanchimont. And Kvyat's gone real slow on the exit. There he goes into the pit lane with Button as well. I'm not sure Button's going to be scoring any points this afternoon. Okay, times are looking good. So it comes down to just us. Especially if the undercut's that powerful like what we saw from Rosberg. Oh, mate, he's been released. He might be all right. Might be towards the back end of the top 10, but could be a solid result from him. We've got to turn the engine mix down as Rosberg's going for a move to make it a Merc 1-2. And he's going to send it. He's going to do it. If you haven't, by the way, watched any other content on the channel, I will say now's a good time to give a shout out to some of the other content. Obviously, your full distance, blah, 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 blah. But on Friday, I think it is, I'll be releasing a IndyCar video. Hopefully, as long as I can get it all recorded and it all set. But the Long Beach Grand Prix, hopefully I will be able to get that one out there. Really excited for it, actually. I'll be stealing Nolan Siegel's Arrow McLaren. Not because of this series or anything like that, I just really like the livery, and Nolan's been a bit mediocre, so I thought great time to steal his car. And we will be doing a few rounds in the 2025 season. Hamilton's the fastest lap. We'll see how much faster that is than us. 51.6. What are we setting? 53.5. We are dog water round here. Oh my god. Turn the engine back up to rich and while trying to secure ourselves 4th position. I don't know if Alonso's going to be closing down. Boring race, to be honest. One of the more boring of our career. No, that's fair. There was an alright amount of stuff happening early on. It's not quite as boring as the Japanese Grand Prix of the weekend. That was tedious to watch. Which I did watch whilst commentating. Well, around the time that I was commentating. Don't know, I commentate on the GP4 Championship partnered by the BRDC, and we had a great time this weekend. Another big lap from Hamilton. And we are closing up to Hulkenberg, who of course wasn't that far away from us on the race start. So he's had a horrible race. But unfortunately he hasn't slowed down Bottas at all. So Bottas is just running away. Alonso's not got the pace to keep up. If you want an exciting race around Spa, go and watch the full distance race around here. We had an absolute cracker. Like, genuinely one of my best drives. Which was then won up by the Dutch Grand Prix the week after. Yeah, that was actually really enjoyable. Obviously, there's full distance races happening on F1 24. We're a bit further behind than that, 10 years behind in this series, but we'll catch up. We'll get there. This series will go up to F1 24 and beyond. Let's go past Hulkenberg, who's going late down. Nice one. Slow down on the racing line. Thank you, mate. This is kind of at the point where it's just become a bit tedious and a bit dull. Because we're just driving laps. Like nothing's really happening. I'm not quick enough to catch Bottas. Obviously, we've got no pressure from behind. Kind of watching where Button's running, which I think is about 8th place. They're really trying to lay in a good middle sector. It's still not great. I think we have closed in on Bottas a fair amount, but obviously just nowhere near enough. Gonna have to turn back on the standard. Or at least we set a PB. It was a good final sector. We must have messed up the bus stop on that lap. Probably not going to go anywhere near it on this lap. That's fine. We have turned it down a little bit, so I'll allow it. I think Lewis Hamilton, though, has become a bit undefeatable in this championship. Like maybe even for Rosberg. Another win for him this round. It's crazy. I say it's crazy. It's it's basically happened in real life. But obviously not around here. Daniel Ricciardo won this race, but you know what I mean. Mercedes won 16 of 19 races this season. I think he should be about to cross the line. It's been an excellent performance, a dominant performance from him. I can't say that I'm particularly disappointed with 4th, considering the pace that we had in qualifying. Like, it was a genuine attempt, and 9th was all it was good enough for. We'll take a 4th place. It ends the streak of podiums, though. It's over. Yep, so that's it. The streak of podiums ends at 10 in a row. That's absolutely fine. It is a 3rd consecutive 1-2 for Mercedes, though, and a 6th of the season so far. They're looking pretty strong, as you would expect. Valtteri Bottas there in 3rd position. John-Eric Verne up there in the points. Jules Bianchi moving his way up the order as well, up into 12th position. Obviously, Jenson Button did also score. Terrible day for Kimi Räikkönen and for the 2 Force Indias. Both Force Indias finishing a lap down. Really poor result from them, but it is what it is. I guess you can't win them all. Onto the championship standings. No one has changed position, but of course, look at the Constructors' Championship. 229 points is the championship lead for Mercedes. If they have a 258-point championship lead at the end of the next round at Monza, they will win the Constructors' Championship 6 rounds early, which is absolutely crazy. Of course, next time though, we are at the Temple of Speed. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we can find some good pace around there.